galactic civil war spreads across the stars. From the heights of Coruscant to fiery Mustafar, to fight the evil empire, for people join the fray. These are the heroes of the Hydian way.
Welcome to Heroes of the Hydian Way. This is usually a Star Wars actual play podcast, and we're always playing in Edge Studios' Age of Rebellion system. This is our Session 0.0 Part 2. I'm Andarta. I'm the GM for this adventure.
I'm Henry. I use she, they pronouns, and today I'll be playing myself using she, they pronouns.
And I'm Joy, and I'm she, her, and I always play Keetra Javik, but I'm playing myself.
I'm Sammy. Pronouns are she, they, and Vadalorn Curse is a self-insert, so I'm also playing myself.
And I'm Erica Goodwitch, playing myself. Usually I play Norin Gremian, they, them engineer scientists.
I do want to let you know that this is the second part, and the question that Joy is starting to answer at the start of this is the same one that her cat was very interested in making sure no one heard. So we, of course, went back and made sure that Joy was able to tell everything. In this case, it is about the possible connections about why is this Deferonian trying to kill or do something to Izazel or Joy. And now, for everyone else.
It could be something about her brother background, where Keetra is now off planet after her older brother died. And maybe her brother was in on things, and because she is part of family, I'm thinking maybe she has something of her brother's that he got from someone else. That might be something that's important that Keetra has no idea because she's oblivious to some things. And so maybe the assassin wants to kill her to get that. And maybe that's why when they saw her, they're like, we need to get her. Like maybe they've been following her or tracking her. Maybe when she shot her friend on accident.
Shin.
I was thinking Shin, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. No, Shin. So maybe when that happened, they realized who she was, and maybe they've been tracking her, trying to like track her, and knew that this was. And when they saw the huts and all that, the hut people come on, they're like, that's a perfect opportunity to get her. Maybe kill two stones with one bird. One bird with one stone. And so I was thinking maybe that could be why the assassin is hired to kill her, and they're coming towards, to fight. They also would know that she's good at hunting, so they would be, trying to like a surprise attack, that type of thing where she's not expecting it, and that's probably why they were able to get some shots off at her. And maybe they're trying to get on the Codfather to get that item. Whatever it may be. I don't know yet. But it's just thoughts.
The MacGuffin device.
Yeah, just thoughts that I had, because it didn't tie her background in. Like, why did her brother die? Like, she still doesn't know, but she now hates the Imperials because of it. And she wants to protect people because of that. She wants innocent people to be protected because, she feels like her planet was, not as advanced as other planets, but when she had the opportunity to leave, she did, so that she could help other people.
I like this idea. I really do. It definitely ties in Keetra's backstory a bit and allows the opportunity to expand upon Keetra as well, which one of the things I really do want to do, because the last thing I want is any of the player characters to feel one note. And like, I know Joy can do a lot of different styles of role playing. So allowing you to do something to expand upon Kedra is one of the things I'd really like to do.
Yeah. I'm all for it. And I think it also like she has mentioned throughout all this role play about her brother here and there. Like she's not like
Mhm.
dwelt heavily on it, but there is story there that she hasn't like sat down and talked to anyone. She was getting closer to Shin to talk to him about stuff, but she killed him. In her mind, she killed him because she shot him.
In
So
her
she's like,
mind,
"Oh,
yeah.
he's dead. So now I killed him." That's what she thinks, right? So now she's like, "My brother died, and now my friend, he's dead because of me." And so she is like, she's trying to stay lighthearted. So like I'm playing her off as trying to be lighthearted when inside she's dying inside, like she's in turmoil. So eventually I wanted to bring that out eventually throughout roleplay, that she's in a lot of like turmoil inside about Shin and about other things. Give some well-roundedness to her.
Huh. Okay, from a GM point of view, like I really do want to help out and set that up. If like I know it's a bit more fruitful for it to be an internal player to player thing, but also being able to set up the situations to allow that to grow, I definitely want to be doing. So that's
Yeah, I think all it's gonna really take is someone to actually just sit down with Kedra and just let her just process things verbally. She really hasn't had an opportunity to, like, not really. Like,
no, like definitely nothing on screen. And like sure there's the missing month for what Kedra got up to while Norn and Izazel and Trelway went off to Miriel, but there's so it's not exactly missing, but Kedra,
yeah.
we never really checked in with Kedra in between, and so none of us have worked through what the heck has been going on with
If
Kedra.
you want,
And
I can start putting in little things of like what she did, because I already have like what she was gonna do. She would
I,
have,
I, I would love that just so that we've got.
cause so what I was thinking is like, because I know like all of you guys went off and did your stuff, and I was like, cool. And I've been thinking about what would Kedra have done during that whole month. She probably would have gone back to her planet and done like visit her brother's grave site, been there for her parents and her other brother, and then she probably would have gone to try to find Shin to see if she could bury him. She's going to tentatively go back to the planet to see if she can, find, and probably wasn't able to, but like that was her intent before coming back.
World GM kind of a standpoint, I would go with the blockade on uh, Luf
Yeah, it's
Brundala.
still there. Yeah.
Yeah, the blockade
But
is still in place, so would
she
not
would have
be
gone
able
back
to
to
have,
see to be like, well, okay, no, I
yeah,
can't get back on now, but okay, but
to at least try. Yes, absolutely.
yeah. And that would have took all her month to go
Yeah,
do. And I think that would be something that
that
she
would.
would have done to, and I was gonna start sprinkling that in.
Yeah, and then like all of all of everything has just gone as sideways as possible for all of
I'm
us.
so sorry.
So,
Hmm.
well, I mean, this last year has been a year and a half. So, like, it's on everyone.
Last 2 years.
Oh yeah, but
Uh,
especially this last year.
yeah, like, especially, well, no, the last 2 years. In all seriousness, the last 2 years. This last Arc 3 was no picnic, and Arc 4 has been just continuing the same, really. It has been, for a lot of people, a lot of nastiness. And then the world has also been a heck of a lot in our faces. So,
Oh yeah. But I was about to say, Joy, I have an idea of not what your brother left, but a fun idea of where it is that I think you might
Oh.
like. So, Kedra always talks about her hunting rifle over and over again, and I'm assuming it has like a wooden stock.
Yeah, probably it could be right inside of
Yeah, inside the
hilt.
stock, just like inside the like that hilt stock. Maybe she knows it's in there. Maybe she doesn't. That's kind of more on you. But I'm just like that.
It was her brother's
add-
rifle.
Yeah, adds more onto her brother. Like her brother's rifle, or a piece of it at least, that piece of it, she might know there's something in there. She may not know, but it's just like this thing that she has carried this whole time that our.
I mean,
If we want to. So there was this whole idea of the fact that the assassin wasn't actually seriously trying to harm Loam or Kedra or anyone else. Is it possible maybe the assassin didn't actually want to harm Kedra and just needed that Kedra's rifle stock out of like maybe a sense of possessiveness over it, but still like respecting, like maybe she had a relationship with Kedra's brother.
Could be, or maybe they don't know where it is either. Maybe that's why they're searching, but they
Or
just
they
know that
just-
she has it.
Yeah, they just know it's that rifle, and especially if they're fighting Kedra and notice she doesn't have that rifle on her, which would explain why she just booked it into the ship.
Yeah.
okay, I'm loving this. I'm just sort of processing.
Would also explain why she waited to go into the ship, because if anyone who knows Kedra has known Kedra this whole time, they're like, oh, I go everywhere with my rifle. It's my accessory. So the assassin might be like, yeah, knowing her, she probably took the rifle with her to the to Gala, and then sees Kedra coming up going, the one day she didn't have the rifle on her.
Yeah, we could have gone in, could have already gotten it.
Could have had the rifle, could have been out, killed 3 people.
Actually set off the bomb as proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many different other things that could have gone, which is, I love the ideas. But no, I really do like this idea of like, okay, yeah, there's this memento from Kedra's brother that the assassin was after, that the assassin was there for other very nefarious purposes. I like having this pulled the assassin off of the assigned task aspect.
Yeah, it's a moment of opportunity.
Man, our big boss Anzat is probably very unimpressed with all of his little minions because they're all just doing so badly at the jobs he assigned them. Like, Norrin was at the ball and was perfectly grabbable there, but then apparently one of his little minions didn't clean up the crime scene, and that drew his his little trap doohickey away. So then he had to send one of his minions to go collect the trap, the bait. But then that minion who went to go collect the bait got emotional ties from something else to distract her.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, I just imagine
It's
this
like-
very, very annoyed, like Strahd-esque person just being like, because
And
then
then-
you also have like the other 2 minions that are supposed to be like trying to assassinate the Hutt getting beat up by a Lasat.
By a bright pink Lasat in the hallway, and it's like, what is going on?
Darkish purple.
Probably stopping going like, there's another Anzat!
I'm always looking at this piece of concept art for Vadalorn, so I just the Lasat with the mohawk, like the amazing mohawk, like it's and just getting completely beat to heck, and anytime getting shot at, just missing. One was the GM showing off. All the other ones were very bad rolls.
My luck is bad until it really, really matters. But then it's only bad if it's funny.
Something along those lines, yes. But like it's I really do dig this idea. I think that this allows us, we sort of reset things. We can, one of the things that needs to be happening is the assassin needs to be the ship intruder for differentiation sake. The ship intruder does need to be searched. And having something tied to Kedra's world, to Kedra's brother, is one of the things that now has to be found on account of there's no reason to hide it. Like, a roll happens and other things can be found, but in this case specifically, the connection piece, like the hollow or whatever, is found.
Yeah. Oh, much read
That
letter.
Japor necklace with Keetra's brothers, like Keetra's clan sigil on it or something.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keidra would be
there's
like,
options.
"What's going on? Why do you have
Mhm.
this?"
And also, it would give Keidra the moment of like, maybe I shouldn't kill everyone I hunt.
Uh-huh. Really
She
push her
hasn't
over
killed
the edge.
everybody.
Oh my god, I killed my brother's ex.
I mean, he's dead, so maybe they're together now. I don't know.
Grabbing a body. Were you the ex? Were you?
What were you to my brother? Were you girlfriend? Were you friend? Were you backstabber? What were you?
And you'll never know because you killed her.
Yeah. To be fair, she doesn't always go for the kill.
I'm
She tried to go for stun a few times. That had to turn
Mhm.
into not stun. But she tries.
My overactive imagination is crafting an entire backstory for this Deveronian now. Stop it.
Excellent.
No, I mean, we've already denied Sammy the ability to flirt with the Deveronian, so
Right?
yeah. I mean, at some point, I probably should talk with Sammy, probably off air, about the Alice meetup on account of trying to get the approach on that to be a bit better.
Mhm.
On account of, I'm just kind of going with that's sort of Alice's initial in idea.
Yeah.
I think it's not. This one's not a mystery, but it's like a question that you asked, and just as a note, if we only get to play one hutball game, because let's look at it, it's like I don't know if the hutball game's gonna happen, but no, one has to happen, which is like at least forcing the Krakens and what's it called, the Cracker Cats, to go at it in some sort of like now mother fights child kind of like this. If we have a big boss that's putting this all together to at least get Hava and then get other like kinds of resources and paint, like all kinds of fun stuff out of this, probably the one person that could get it together going like, you two are gonna fight for my pleasure, and it's just like, what? And it's just like, at least we need that one of those moments.
Oh, look, you found a way to make Norn play the sports ball.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Okay,
It's like-
yeah. I mean, okay, I love that. And I do like the idea of the way you're describing it, just sort of makes me think of the mask off villain kind of end. It's like, okay, I brought y'all here for this one dang reason. I'm willing to torment Hava by putting Norn in danger. So, yeah, we're going to actually do that. So, here, Hutball team, X versus X, Kid versus Pash Kraken, because, of course, I'm going to use that name. And just, there's a reason why they're the Krakens. And they're from Contrum. It's entirely the whole, like, okay, yeah, exactly like what Henry said. You are going to be doing this for my pleasure. It's not going, like, okay, for all the extras that I'm going with is thinking of, okay, yeah, the Anzat is sort of standing over the deceased corpse of the hut, like very much the vampire lord revealing themselves being this extremely powerful being that just absolutely destroyed the entire retinue and that sort of crud. But then it's like, okay, yes, now y'all go do the thing that I brought y'all here to do. We all came here for hutball. You're gonna play a hutball game, And for this, we shall have mother against child. We shall have X against X. Wow.
Here in the background, we haven't decided labels yet.
Like maybe we could, the way that we could hint at Hava's backstory and personal connection with this Anza in particular for the audience is maybe they have a lightsaber wound. An old, long healed lightsaber wound.
If you want to reference Van Helsing, just have the ring finger missing. I didn't watch that movie recently. What are we talking about?
And people can be like,
Okay.
wait, is that a lightsaber wound? And then people can be like, wait, is Hava?
Oh, yes. Yeah, let things go completely over the top. I love it. Yeah, I really do like this. That also gives us a direction to go with this.
Back to resolving the Freaky Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's our Anzat big bad who goes, you two are in the wrong bodies, and just goes.
I mean, I do kind of like that.
Yeah, Onslaught are known for their brain shenanigans, so it seems reasonable.
Ooh. Okay, this does sort of go with a somewhat dragging the Freaky Friday bit out, which I'm not. I do want to get it solved relatively soon, just on account of it does simplify editing. But also, it's a plot upon a plot upon a plot upon a plot. Even with this, we're sort of a lot of plots down. I lost count. But we could do something of Alice re-meeting just one, or having the big bad meet just one, Norn or Izazel. And it's like exactly what was just said, having it being easily detected by the Anzad. And Anzad saying, like, because one of the ideas that got tossed around was having Norn and Alice meet up, and having the idea of having Norn and Alice meet up with Norn in Izazel's body and Alice figuring that out, because Anzad then also gives us the narrative in on how to swap back, because we can use either Anzad, like whether it's sort of we don't actually deal with it until the big bad does big bad things and does exactly like what was said of just you two get in the right bodies, or have something with like Alice meeting Norn in Izazel's body, figuring that out relatively easily, having the fun talk that really could and probably should be, because now that I think on that, that would just be amazing. And then it's like, okay, knowing how I would have Alice say it, it'll be like, oh yeah, I've got a pet Jedi, let's go talk to her, kind of a thing.
I was gonna also say, to help with that, if you want to have a moment of like introduce Curse of Strahd style, introducing the big bad early. We have Captain Isasel on, where it's just like the bring it like big bad introduce themselves to the captain, and kind of that vibe of like, you're not the captain. Like, you're not the captain. At the same time, you have Norrin and like Norrin body and what's it called, Alice meeting up of like, you're not in your body. Which would be a fun moment to switch, depending on where we land. Of like, when are they gonna flip?
I mean, I love that.
He finally gets his hand on the Norn body, but it's the Izazel mind. Just like, this isn't what I was looking for. This is only half of what I was looking for. And then we've got the Izazel body with the Norn mind having to deal with Alice.
Oh, yeah. Because, yeah, the big bad is wanting Norrin for to act as bait for Hava.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is amazing.
And would set off, like, show us very well of how powerful this being is, because it's just like, we were near each other, and we got flipped. And it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, because like even for like the Alice spoiler end of things, like when the Freaky Friday part actually took place, the two bodies were relatively close to each other. Like Norn and Izazel were like in the same landing zone.
True. Yeah.
So having, depending on where Alice and Norn meet up, that could be like super far, but even still, just having like, even if they're both in the arena, which is this extremely huge building, because it also has a hotel in the dang thing, that meeting of the captain's bit, or yeah, Big Bad gets Norn, like invites Norn under some form of pretense to be figured out momentarily, and we then get
Or maybe just sends a competent minion.
I mean, a competent meeting is just an email. Just like emails Nora, and I'm just like, you've been invited to, like.
I mean, there's that the competent minion being like one of the CSIs that could come by. It's like, oh yeah, no, you're investigating this kind of thing. I've got this old partner that has seen all the weird things. They're ancient. You've got to come and talk to them.
He needs to get his hands on Norn before Hava can get to Norn.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, just have it tied into the actual Amor Still mystery of like, yeah, because the forceful minion, to use terminology semi-correctly, has not worked out. Weird things happened. So if you send in a less artful minion to do it, there's a chance that might work out. And just be extremely direct of like, yeah, no, I know this really old guy who has dealt with some really weird things. Like they've seen Jedi and they've seen all these other odd things. As I then have to do a bit of research as to weird ways that people have died in Star Wars. Because, well, I mean, it's Star Wars. There's so many weird ways.
Chewie got crushed by a moon once.
He got better.
Star Wars is so good.
There are many weird ways that people die in real life too. There's so many
Exactly.
weird.
I'm still on the whole. One of the ways I described for Amber still is a way that just stuck in my head of spontaneous human combustion. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some decent ways forward, I think.
Mm-hmm.
While we've got the big bad there, the big bad will definitely be the big bad kind. The thing that I'm thinking of with it is like the original concept of it being like a rebel meetup, that being still semi good, but I do love the idea of, okay, yeah, no, the hotball tournament's now toast. Things have gone so sideways that maybe the next morning first match tries to start and things go even sideways from there, as plans just keep failing, which I do kind of like the idea of. Like, okay, yeah, we've got, yeah, almost Last Boy Scout-esque.
This is why his name is Spannerflinger, because he's throwing a spanner into he's flinging a spanner into this Ansat's, all of this Ansat's plans.
Oh my, the idea of having the spanner finger being our Rictavio of this situation. Like accidentally say, like, it's like, well, not accidentally save our lives. It's like knowing that something's wrong and he has to be here. And fits the spanner finger's whole vibe. But he's not there to. Oh no, the wooden knife isn't a knife. It's a stake.
Oh my goodness.
It's a wooden stake.
I mean, anything could be a stake if you hit hard enough.
I just love the idea. It's just like it's accidentally. It's a wooden stake. If we can, okay, as a team, we have to come together. We need to kill this Anzat with that knife. we need to stake him in the heart with that knife. I don't care what we need to do. Spatterfinger's been giving us that knife for how long now? Through multiple characters and like side stories. We need to stake this. We need to stake this on that.
Okay, I'm loving this. I truly
There's
am.
just something in me that just really wants Norn to be a damsel in distress so bad.
Oh no,
Because
this is an
they would
idea.
hate that so bad.
Oh yes. Well, like you saying that makes me think of most of the damsel in distresses that I can think of in vampire movies that I've seen, which is usually the then person being dressed up completely like to the captor's taste. Like I'm thinking honestly just going with the standard damsel-esque fake medieval dress kind of a thing because got me thinking that way. But like having this space vampire having a very almost to just sort of show the power differential or the power that oh look see what I've been able to do kind of crud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing this very okay, yeah, really horrible power move kind of a crud. Yeah, that the fun things that can happen. I adore this.
On the flip side, free dress.
I mean, to be fair, I'm one thing we're definitely going to have to figure out between now and whatever the guy's name is going to be. Because yeah, can't do my normal thing of tossing an ST in front of Strahd. So
Oh, that would be interesting to pronounce. I was just thinking about it. Oh my goodness, no. That is untenable.
exactly. So the idea then is like, okay, are we just talking like full out like Castlevania style Ren Fair-esque look for him, or are
I mean,
It's still got to be Star Wars, you know?
Yeah, well, it has to be old. It needs to be Old Republic Star Wars. Somebody knows like that is an Old Republic look if I've ever seen one.
yeah, it's,
Also,
ends that
if
are
you
old
wanna-
too, so.
If you want a name for him in Curse of Strahd, Strahd actually has an alias he uses for when like sneakily introducing himself to the players, called Vassal von Holtz, or not? No, Vasily. It's Vasily von Holtz. Where
Seeley Holtz.
oh
This is the corporate sector, right?
yes?
Maybe all of his power comes from being the major shareholder or CEO of, like, owner of a corporation that's like self-sealing holes or something.
I was also gonna say
like
that
that.
whoever owns the biscuits.
It's Flex Seal.
Griffin
Oh,
biscuits.
sadly, they're somehow our more evil crew. Actually, if I want to use another football term, if I want to punt, I actually could have him be the owner of the Alloy Entertainment Group, who is one of the team owners or the group that is running the team, the Dream Shimmers, which
Oh, what else would make sense?
yeah, like as you're saying, like a corporate leader for because I'm not coming up with the right term, and the Dream Shimmer just works on like what an Anzac kind of does. They're the ones I just had to sort of toss in to fill out 8, and I kind of ran out of ideas. And then that would also give a good reason for why, because they would have a boatload of money, or they'd be a corporate leader, and they would have power that way. Since it's in the corporate sector, they'd have the ear of the corporate security group. or they are maybe the entertainment group contracts for crime scene imaging. Who knows? But part of the tournament, so yes. Interleaving. Wee.
And just as it would be great for the finale of, those like the platforms they use at the Senate where it just like floats around where you're like talking and stuff. I'm just saying right now, if we're having to like big bad holding Norn at the end. Let's be real, a platform that's watching the game, pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
Making Hava play for their for their child's freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And like making how like they're fighting for the freedom while trying to figure out, can we save Norn without having to murder each other.
Okay, that actually did solve a question I was just starting to have of, because it wouldn't just be Holtz's thing of wanting to cause distress to Hava and get revenge that way, because then it's a very easy thing for Izazel and Hava just to work together to try and take down Holtz. The meaner slash, oh geez, this is operatic, is having the two of them fight, and the two sides, it'll be like a special hotball rule that will be invented or something like that, or match type that the one team has to finish off the other team.
Like the game keeps going until one side is fully dead.
Yeah, or like the captain, or there's something in there where it's like, yeah, this person must be dead, of which both Izazel and Hava would then be that position or something like that. Where it's like, no, one of these two must die. And these two are tied to Norin.
Oh no, okay. You can delete this if this like is just too cold blooded. If you really, really want to make this revenge on Hava and like using Norin, and like really this is like the dark timeline, like the heroes need to come up or it's about to get dark. So we have Norin. He did so much work to get Norin here. He knows this, he found out how to get Hava here. I mean, what have dad and sister been up to?
Nope. You're not complicating it anymore. And we also need to make sure Vadalorn and Kedra get to play a part too.
Yeah, there is that.
I know, that's why I was like, no, that's just like, if this is why you don't let me GM stuff, because I get mean.
Well,
it's not about getting mean. Like, yes,
I know.
That would make sense. However,
as much as I do like that sort of sounds like the revenge or something like that. If we ever get around to that, which that is so far in the future, yeah. Who knows about so many different things in that case.
Is Alice going to be on Hava's team? Like the Krakens? Is Alice going to be like a little like secret trump card in the wings with Kedra or with Vadalorn? Like
that, okay.
There's some line in the back of my head of Holtz being like little sister to Alice. With her being like just another one of the wrenches in his plans. Like unexpected complications.
Ooh, I like that.
Little sister specifically because they're both Ansats. Not because there's any actual relation or camaraderie or anything. Like they don't know each other. They're just both Ansat.
I mean, I do kind of like the idea of the whole, like, familial relationships do not necessarily have to be positive. So it could also be how have you messed up my plans this time, little sis? or always trying to steal my meals or something like that. Like, be very much a negative family relationship instead of a more positive one because they're ansats. There is sort of the question of, okay, what do we do with Alice? What do we do with Battleorn? And what do we do with Kedra? Because and I really, really love the idea of Battleorn and Kedra, and possibly Alice, being the spoilers. Like, okay, the big bad has these ideas, and the beautiful part to this, I do think, is we can figure that part out in the future. Like, have that be a major signpost for us in the forum so that we can keep throwing ideas to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the beautiful part is we've got a bit of time to figure that one out because we have to play out the information gathering with Vadalorn and Hookman and Jones, the meetings from there. We do need to, or we do have to play out the how the Port Patrol corporate sector stuff gets calmed down and how they are, how corporate sector sort of leaves them alone slash doesn't leave them alone slash investigates the Godfather or doesn't or what have you. Does the corporate sector people or anyone other than the Godfather crew know about the pile of ash that is Amor Still? That sort of stuff is sort of like the immediate next recording ish timeline.
Right.
And then a lot of the rest of the stuff that we've been talking of for the last episode of session 0.0 is we actually play out. We start going through the effects of the stuff that we've seen so far. I'm going to leave the Trailway stuff beyond. Yeah, I'm going to leave a lot of the Trailway stuff to be behind the scenes slash us figuring out, smoothing it in a bit later because I think once we get like the next episode set recorded, we're going to have a much better idea of how better to smooth them in and how to act as a link to different things. Because right now it's a great wild card that we can still keep as a wild card, or do we turn it into a more Joker end of things as opposed to Condiment King?
Um, Trollway could be with Holtz.
I mean, that one does kind of go with a idea I had. Looking at the times that we've got for recordings, we've got enough for 2 episodes of session 0.
Mm.
This idea I do kind of want to keep to just us.
We have said a lot of spoilery things.
We have said a lot of spoilery things, but it's one of those things of keeping a few ideas from the listeners, and also as every listener, every player, and every GM knows, all the plans that we have come up with in these 2 hours, in these 2 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
are not going to survive in the shape that they are
No.
Oh no.
in the next episode, let alone the rest. But we've got a direction to go. We've got a general form to go. Will the details be the details that actually turn up? Probably not. Like, even just, yeah, if, as an example, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Kedra is going to search the Deveronian's body and find that link to her brother.
I like the idea of doing that 100%.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that's sort of left dangling from the previous episode is Bramigax and Zaka's stunning.
Yeah.
That needs to be dealt with. There's, with that, even if it's just a yelling out from Norin or Izazel saying for Kedra to go on, like at the start of 21, having what direction Kedra should go. And because it's going to be a thing that anyone who's protecting, like, any like spanner flinger would be wanting to go check out who the heck got stunned, that sort of thing. So like it's for our crew, it is a natural thing to run towards danger, run towards the stun bolts going off. So being torn on which direction to go it would be truly natural for Kedra.
Mhm.
And for Izazel and for Norn, Spanner Flinger probably not so much. But um, having to reiterate which way Kedra should go for that. That is going to be one of the things, but I do think we have a form that we can use. Like, why, yes, fill out this document. No, like a idea of how to deal with the port patrol, how to deal with the corpsec coming in. I do think we have a way of dealing with that without it turning into because one of the things with that, like, just this might get cut, this might not, I don't know. But one of the things that I, when dealing with it and re-listening to it a bit, was these Port Patrol ones have just fired off all their weaponry. They're going to be, to say trigger happy would be an understatement. So, like, sort of defusing or something like that, or the more, this is sort of maybe more playing the comical end of it, of playing up being drunk and going out like, oh, I'm sorry, I should have told you. Maybe like trying to calm them over the over comms while walking towards them. Some these sort of, I mean, in Norn's case, it wouldn't be all that fake, but the being playing up being drunk aspect of it, sort of diffusing things that way, giving them something that they know, and like there's a there's definitely an aspect of what the heck, why didn't you just try and stop them aspect. I am absolutely here for it, but there's also, these guys did just shoot a speeder to the point of lighting up everyone inside with stun bolts. They're going to be grumpy, to give an understatement. Someone coming out of the Codfather to deal with Port Patrol to get those guys and get those guys back in, or get them, or do a semi cunning thing of like slashing them over, like doing a open hand slap on them to slash open their cheeks, thus proving they are who they say they are. Something like that. Like that would be sort of the one thing to change. For places where emotions have run high and I've not been having the NPCs meet the emotions of where they should be in a couple of the instances, both here and in other games that I've been in. Getting that to match up is something that I'm wanting to work at, but also wanting to warn the you players that I'm wanting to work on.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone needs to talk to the Port Patrol about why the heck they just stunned a speeder full of people. It was a bit overkill, and also, like, those are our people. Sorry for not telling you about them. Setting that that thing of Kedra with the assassin with the connection to her brother. Resolving Azazel's wounds.
Yes.
Are we not sure that that's Isazel's wounds and not just how Henry keeps track of wounds on Isazel?
I think I might. Let me like double look at it because I think with mine, yeah, I keep it. I go downwards on wounds, upwards on strain.
Why?
What?
Okay, that's the least sense one that I've heard.
It makes sense because you're wounded. So if you go to 0, then you're dead. And
Yeah,
if you
have 0
go up on
HP.
strain, you're getting more and more strain. So you're
Yeah.
more and more. So I
As you're
get that.
explaining it, that makes so much more sense. And
Yeah,
like,
good. Joy gets it.
it's the
That's kind
it's
of
the
what I
going
did
opposite
too.
part.
I've
It's the
been
going
sitting
opposite portion.
here looking at that being scrambled eggs brain because I'm like, oh, homegirl is super duper injured.
I mean, to be fair, both Norin and Izazel should be at higher strain than they are, but
Lauren had like one drink before getting called away.
I'm more going on the Freaky Friday thing.
Yeah,
that
I'm
too,
just-
yeah.
I just have it set up on strain that I've been told to put up. And I'm like, I can up that like from Freaky Friday. I just like
Well, that is a thing for next recording. Full, like, near passing out strain.
but the headache should
Yeah,
be
yeah,
up
yeah.
there.
Yeah, like, the other aspect is Izazel also is still drunk and coming off of the whole, like, no, Izazel's body's also still coming off of the Anzat actual whatever the heck Alice did.
Yeah.
Still not entirely convinced that she was trying to fully eat on Izazel, but doing some weird thing, some weird Anzat thing that is not a normal eating slash any what non-Anzats can do. So I'm kind of thinking that
It's also the sudden dysphoria.
I was gonna say, we've also played Alice similar to the Cullens in like Twilight. Yes, I'm bringing it back to there, where it's like the Cullens in Twilight are vegetarians, so they only eat animals and not humans. It could just be a trick she's gained of she knows how to eat, like how to like consume from like humanoids without killing them. But for some reason, with Isacel and the Force, it just caused 10,000 different weird things to happen. Where like Big Boss is gonna know like how to play with that, and it has
Mhm.
which is why he can like flick us back. She just accidentally found that.
Alice is relatively young compared to Big Boss.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is perfect.
Vadalorn meeting Hava and Alice.
Yes.
The Corpo security will come and abduct Norin. Take Norin in for questioning.
Yes.
Norin's body in for questioning.
Yeah. The in we have, yeah. The in we kind of have with that one is bringing Norn in to describe all the things that Norn has done for Emersil's corpse. All the investigation, like sitting Norn down, or at least pretense wise, taking Norn and sitting Norn down to do all the describe of what Norn has done. Waha.
Yeah, and you could do it as calmly as the hey, can you come in the morning to like to this office? Like we can have this conversation to set up. It also gives them the chance to set up the trap for Norn, and also gives us the chance to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And to have a bit more of a expanded thing. Oh, right, I gotta change that.
Or maybe Holtz himself just comes.
Okay, you can cut this if you want, Darda, but it's just like I love the idea of like the detective coming up and you just describe Holtz, and it just like has another name. It's been Holtz the whole time.
Agatha all along.
I mean, there's that. Oh no. Okay, I am going to have to figure out a voice for Holtz because now I'm trying to figure because it's going to be Holtz attempting Columbo, or I just
Swing it.
I mean, there is just wing it, and the other aspect is there is someone that I'm specifically thinking of to ask to redub Holtz. So
Just going to them. I need you to do Columbo.
Yeah, and I do love how Adam did the Jimmy Patrol is what the guy's name eventually become, which is why the last episode that anyone has listened to at this point, beyond the four of you having available, the raw of episode 20 is named, or getting Jimmy with it, on account of Jimmy is the name of the Port Patrol guy that Adam did. Thank you for listening to this episode of Heroes of the Hydian Way. You can find show updates at linktree/the Hydian Way, and you can find all of my links at linktree/deuterium ice.
I'm Henry, and you can find me everywhere as at Sim Disorder, SYM Disorder.
And I'm Joy, and you can find me on the Other Place podcast season 2 as Talana and live on twitch.tv/joyfullyme2, the number 2, playing a variety of games.
Sammy, I'm at places on the internet at linktree/goddess Sammy with one fewer S's than you might think.
And you can find me, Erica, in all of my mercenary work at linktree/Erica Goodwitch.
And we are all at thehydianway.com, where you can find previous episodes and previous seasons.
We're professional.
I love you guys.
We are professionals.
See, the wonderful thing about that is that you can just keep your audio that you did really great on and just cut the rest of us.
Oh, this is
because we're separate
absolutely an
tracks.
amazing episode. Yep.
You can find more episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube Music. Plus, you can help us out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing.
You can holocom us at heroes@thehydianway.com, and you can find merch at tpublic.com/user/thehydianway.
If you like what we do and want to support the show, you can with the CAF Crew subscription at ko-fi.com/thehydianway.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
perfect.
First try.
First time the whole outro has been on the blooper.
The whole outro is the blooper.
Yeah.
You know what? Play the
Love
blooper
it.
reel before the outro so everyone knows what's about to happen.
I'm kind of tempted to play the blooper reel just after the intro.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys. You guys are great.